Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to Stellaris, where in the last episode we actually made quite a bit of progress. We've added 2 new planets and actually 5 new core planets to our potential planet to the Lost Moon unification. And in this episode, I'm hoping that we're going to be able to start developing quite a few of those planets. Now, we are losing 6 energy credits per day. That is pretty rubbish. Only got 16 months until our next tradition upgrade, and we are going to get a few things. Yeah, this one's going to take a very long time, but it's going to be very useful to have, I feel. It's going to take an awfully long time to research, I know. But we should have that one in 9 months, this one in 3, and all the while we're going to continue to try and increase our engineering research where we can. There are actually quite a few places we can. We have encountered some form of alien vessel in Stellaris system. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution. Okay, let's have a quick look at this one. We can research. We need to learn more about the mysterious aliens. We have codenamed Epsilon aliens. Well, where is the Stellaris system again? Do go ahead and research it though, but where is where? It's going to be somewhere that I've currently got a group of people. I actually don't see them at all. I am more than a little confused. Aha! Okay. We will see. It's an alien vessel though. Very interesting. I might actually send my navy to go and see that one. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Right. You have finished your constructions. Marvelous. I am extremely happy with that. Go ahead and build me a wormhole generator there, please, and thank you. Damn, they've moved.
Technological
okay, well, that's not terrible, I suppose. Right, basic combat roles. Marvelous. Now, at the moment, we are lacking quite a lot in terms of the names for ships, and it's kind of bad. But we'll have to see how that goes. We used up a lot of our names when we started using names to name individual vessels. Right. Let's pop... I think the physics lab would be quite a nice one. Though, I'm noticing that you are not actually USS. There we are. Let's make sure that that is properly named there. There we go. You do not yet have any leaders there. Well, we may actually be able to get one for you now. Let's see. Recruit. And yes, they're all regular ones. So, expertise, research speed for military, research speed for materials. 6 of one, half a dozen the other, really, for you. Sure, okay. Let's actually just double check. Actually, you might be better than them. They've got currently a 21% bonus there. 37. Okay. You can hang out there. Communication is established. After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Irenic Quavarian Confederacy. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Excellent, I guess.
Canadian Empire. They appear to have mastered spaceflight just as we have. I recommend a healthy degree of caution until we learn their intentions.
Doesn't matter what their intentions are. It's until they learn our intentions that I'm concerned about. The Empire will now be listed in the Empires and Galaxies tab. Well met, friends. We are the Irenic Quavarian Confederacy, a nation built on the principles of peaceful coexistence and individual freedoms. Oh no. Prime Minister Sir Gore, the current head of our government, has expressed a sincere hope for a lasting friendship. This is fantastic. This option is available Lost Moon unification. Join us. There we go. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in the galaxy. Frankly, it's amazing that it took this long for us to discover them. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity that we have encountered has a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we have achieved spaceflight at roughly the same time. This data must be analyzed. Well, in a word, poop. The Empire views it with suspicion and mistrust. Yeah, that's gonna be fairly common. -100, because we're dreaded assimilators, we've got -100. Also, our bombardment policy is apparently offensive to them. We could reduce that with certain things. Relative power is equivalent. Their fleet power is superior, their naval capacity is superior, and their technology level is equivalent. That is not good for us. We need to start expanding a little bit more aggressively then. How much would it cost to get a military outpost all the way out here? Not terribly much, actually. It would take us 137 influence. Okay, we can make that happen, I think. And we need to quite quickly at that. We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Yeah, I saw that one coming. I suppose I should do exactly the same, frankly. Okay, well, sure. I'm going to close borders. There we are. Why would our ship's presence be a problem to you? Well, you'll see what we're doing to the other people we've met, mostly. So there we are. Closed borders has increased that a little bit. They feel that they're superior and they're still unfriendly. We could declare rivalry, wouldn't be a wise move just yet because we really do not have anything to properly play with them. We're going to need to drastically increase our army. So time for more ships, but before then we need to have a look at the designs. So let's go to the ship designer. Probably going to be here for a little while. Now the only thing really that we've gained is this to upgrade it, but we've got armor on the way and we've really not got much else to do other than to upgrade this. And so since it's such a simple upgrade, I'm going to actually we'll just call it the Delkuros 2. There we are. And we will bin the original Delkuros design. In terms of anything else we've got, no, there's no particular reason to upgrade the other ships as yet. Eventually, maybe. I would like you to head back and to upgrade, please, to the latest design. Any small help would be deeply appreciated. So you're actually not that far away. Okay, that's not as bad as I was worried, I'll be honest. Right. We've got to translate the alien Ural. Okay, well, I could have one of my science ships coming over and helping out with that. You cannot. No, you can't. Have we got enough yet? You should actually have a scientist aboard. My bad. Where are you? There we go. Pyro, you're now active. Head out and find me stuff. Right, I need a lot more things. Could you please... Oh, it's going to cost a rather large amount. Okay, could you head over here? We want to build a frontier outpost there. We're lacking a bit, but we should be able to get it going soon-ish. Actually, before you do, drop by and pop a research station there. And sure, you may as well drop a mining station there as well. We'll slowly develop these areas. In fact, it's not even going to be that slowly. I want them developed now, really. You might be a decent planet still. No, we're just going to build a research post there and continue to expand and get down as many mining outposts as we can as we wait for the influence we're going to need to be able to expand out there properly. Plumeropolis is getting there though. I'm very happy. Successful. There we are. Empire leader capacity increased, leader pool size increased, and maximum influence from factions +1. Won't ever be a thing for us, unfortunately. Right, we've got a few things to have a look here. We can increase our core systems again. That's somewhat interesting. But what I would like is subterranean colonization, because we need that for Midos so that we can access that stone there. Now, can I build the... We cannot, really? I should be able to demolish this. Replace building. We can queue a construction project to replace this building with another. No, demolish that one and start the building. Yes, demolish that. I would like you to build the deployment post there. It's going to take a tiny little bit. Let's move you over. It'll be fine, don't you worry. There we go. And then we'll upgrade it there. That's going to give us a lot more. We can just put some energy structure there, I should imagine. I think that'll be fine. And GLaDOS is leveled up to 4. And there we go. That's what we need. Okay, looking at all of these. Expansion caught my eye a little bit, but I'm really not sure that we'll get the full use out of expansion, honestly. Prosperity also does seem interesting to me. It'll reduce the ship cost and building cost by a decent amount, and we do need to buck up our navy quite a lot. It would also, we'd be able to then reduce the speed of building them. Our population upkeep will go down, but this one particularly draws my attention. The energy grid and energy nexus now produce 2 unity, which would be very, very nice indeed. Building upkeep, ship upkeep, supremacy, an interesting one. It would increase our border range by 20%. Now that would be very good in conjunction with being a tall empire. Adopting all supremacy traditions increases our fire rate by 15%. In addition, we will unlock one ascension perk. Now, a lot of these having rivals. Now, I'm fairly certain we're going to have rivals. We're going to have a lot of rivals. Admiral level cap will increase. Army damage will increase a lot. See the planet war demand cost reduced by 25%. Ship build speed and naval capacity will all increase as well. Now, naval capacity specifically is going to be important to us because it's heavily tied into your population and thereby limited by the amount of planets we have. The less planets, the less population, the less naval capacity, and that's going to be a big thing against us. I'm not too interested in versatility. I think this comes down to energy grids. Let's have a look. It's basic science. We've got an energy grid there. I mean, the 2 unity from these would be amazing. It would be really amazing if we could get those on every planet. It's a tricky one. It's not a far one to get. So basically 3 traditions would get me the extreme temperature computing. With that same amount, I would get 2 of these, which isn't that effective for me because it wouldn't get me the lower ones. But it would, you know, extend our borders quite a lot. Whereas this one, no, I think we're going to go with prosperity. Yes, please and thank you. There we go. Plumeropolis is well on its way to being fully established, though, which is a great thing to see. Santa Samantha has leveled up. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. We can now do a couple of things. All right. I would like you to go and check this out for me, Hamantha. There we are. Could you please go... Wait a second. No, there you are. Level 5 of 8. Go and do that research project for me, please. That would be extremely useful. Extremely. Now, we may have enough to get out there and plant down our... Oh, actually, are you still building a lot of things? You are. I'll wait for one of them to be available and we can get out there and plant it down. Excellent. There we go. I would like that to be upgraded right away. Then we can start actually upgrading things, and we can also get the unity from this structure down there as well, and upgrade this structure. Oh, there's so many things we need to do, but we are using a lot of energy right now.
Construction
awful
complete.
Lot of energy for what we're doing.
Special project
right. Science Officer Pyro has managed to partially translate the alien mural discovered on Paradox 6. It is a memorial for an extinct alien race that once maintained a small interstellar empire in this region of the galaxy. They were apparently exterminated by the creators of the mural, a fact that they seem to regret. Given that the mural has been dated to be in excess of 300 million years old, it is likely that its creators are also extinct by now. Perhaps most interesting of all is the material the mural was made of. Despite its age, it is in remarkably good condition. You've got 200 experience, Pyro, and we've gained a lot of engineering knowledge. That was actually super useful, and you're now level 4. Well done, you. Yeah, actually jumped us quite a chunk. I'm very happy with that, actually. Very happy indeed. Now then, we do not have enough minerals, I don't think, unfortunately. Okay, what are you up to? I think... Have you finished what you were doing down here? You have. Can I get you then to go up to Aavak and to assist research? Since we've just moved someone away from there.
Complete.
There we go. Right. How much is this? We need 35 minerals. That's fine. We will have it soon. I'm also going to move you over here because I'm going to want a wormhole station built.
Special project complete.
Okay, archaeological project completed. Most of the artifacts exhibited by the Ute museums on Cornafrost 3 are missing, but our archaeologists managed to recover one of these supposed frauds. It seems to be an instrument used for measuring cosmic radiation, but the archaeologists have confirmed that it predates the Ute by several million years. Contrary to the opinion of the Ute Museum, this would indeed seem to be an authentic alien artifact. There we go, and a bunch of research from that as well. Okay, well, there's a couple of things I want to do.
Surface settlement established.
Oop. Excellent. We are now only minusing 1. It's fantastic. Let's go and check out Plumberopolis quickly. You're already starting to breed. Good times are these. I would very much like to build... no, I'm not going to build a pop there because I need those minerals. I do want to build one though. Right. What I would like from you... Can I just split off one of these things? There we go. Yeah, it looks like I have actually split them. Marvelous. Right, I would like... honestly, yeah. Since you've got shields, I would like you to head out to these systems that we have not yet explored. So just tell me what's there and whether it is safe for me to send in my science crews. Now, if you're wondering why sometimes I can pop these down even though they look like they're outside, it's below the plane of view. So instead, that marker shows where it actually is, and it is within our borders. Our borders are not spherical. Our borders are two-dimensional along this plane, or if they are spherical, then we're at the very top of the sphere, perhaps. But either way, that's why some of them I can, some of them I can't. There we go. Right, construction ships. I would very much like you to build a military outpost right there, please, and indeed thank you. And furthermore, I would like us to have a wormhole there as well, so we can actually start exploring that in this direction as well. At that point, I may in fact split this fleet a little bit more. Can I do that? I should be able to split it. Yeah, split the fleet. Now, which one of you is doing all of the things? You are not doing all of the things, so you're going to move over here. That way I can spread out what we're looking for. Okay, fantastic. Now, we need a lot of stuff for that one to be set up. I can not build it yet. I'm going to need 127.5, but that is fine. Absolutely fine. I am perfectly all right with that. We are going to want some energy production buildings over here. Let's get a basic power plant going. And probably down here... Actually, I'm going to pop it up here. We're going to want... unfortunately, we can't immediately build it. So I guess we'll just go ahead and pop down a basic mine. There we are. We'll get that set up as soon as we can.
Technological acquisition successful.
Marvelous. 2 technologies, in fact. And also we've got inactive buildings. And that sucks, I know. But let's move you over there and you can get a little bit more energy from that. Right. We have got to clear the tile blocker that's on the Betharian stone site for the power plants we want to build. Good. Ooh, cheaper water mans. Water mans costs are reduced by 25%. Might be useful for us. Unlocks planetary edict production targets. Minerals are increased. Unlocks building planetary processor. Mineral output +2. Energy credits +2. Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay, so this will produce 6 power by itself. It will generate 2 unity by itself. And it will also, in adjacent tiles, increase mineral output and energy output. A powerful administrative computer that has been designed to manage and oversee the various functions of a complex planetary settlement. Oh, right. Okay, so this will More than likely be an upgrade, yes. Okay, so it's an upgrade to the current ones we've got. But honestly, of all the things we've got there, that one seems one of the better ones to go for. That being said, increasing our naval capacity is probably, right now, a little bit more urgent. What was the other one we unlocked? It was the physics lab. Marvellous. We can increase the research alternates that we get. Wormhole generation rate plus 25% and wormhole range plus 50%. That would be very nice to us. But honestly, the research alternatives, a little bit more important right away.
Construction complete.
How are you going down there? Hopefully quite well. Okay, I think you have built everything I needed there, which is grand. Now what I would really like you to do, start building all of those mines, which we're quite far from actually doing. Okay, got a different plan. Let's go somewhere a little bit easier for you and build all of those mines for me. There we are. And we're going to start developing all of this again. You know, that's the whole point of a tall empire. We've got a black hole there. Not tempted to look at it yet. I think we're going to give that one a wide berth for a little bit longer. There we go. Just find out what all of these are. There may be some planets that I actually do really want to try and colonize. And if so, we're going to need to take them.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communication.
Oh. Okay. Stagnant ascendancy. Holy guardians. Another child. Know that we are the Nurian guardians, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating you. Ha 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 ha. Join us. Okay, where do you live? All the way down there. Okay, so I'm going to guess there's some sort of holy world here. Or it's their territory, perhaps. Is this a Gaia world? No, it's not a Gaia world. Okay, well, interesting. Very interesting. Still got a couple of places to peek into. We'll eventually have many, many more. Wow, how did we get all of these named all of a sudden? Oh, apparently we just know. Fair enough. So we're right up against a Fallen Empire. Now, for those who don't play Stellaris, a Fallen Empire, that claim that they as long as we don't do bad things, they won't annihilate us, is absolutely accurate. A Fallen Empire is, you can sort of think of them as one of the major players in the generation before this of space explorers. That empire has been around for a long time. There can be anything from 1 to 3 or 4 Fallen Empires in this game based on the settings that we had at the start. And what that means is that these empires were dominant and then just kind of collapsed on themselves. Kind of like Rome, really. Just kind of collapsed inward until they were a much smaller, tighter area. They are the embodiment of a tall empire. They are super advanced. They have maximum of everything. They are extremely dangerous. They know all of the technologies. From what I understand, they know all of them. So, yeah, we don't want to play with them for a long time, but eventually we're going to have to. Through hard work and experience, scientist Erasmus has developed new skills. I approve. Let's go find you, Erasmus. Where are you? No, GLaDOS. Erasmus. Erasmus now has Carefree. Anomaly research speed, plus 35%. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right. We've got quite a few places that you can now go and have a look. Let's get you surveying these systems, please and thank you. Let's try to avoid really offending the super gigantic, death gods over the side there who told us they would kill us if we mess with their worlds. Because I absolutely believe they could. Alright, with that, you can come help me out over here by exploring.
Construction complete.
Wonderful. Oh, this is good. We've got so many places under our control now. Okay, what I would like... Research stations, please. We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Chiblar system. These strange objects have been flagged as a Chiblar. until we can learn more about them. Very well. Investigate the chip law, because we will gain influence over a special project depending on who or what they are.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications.
After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the independent space station of the Rigian Commerce Exchange. Interesting. First contact with the Rigian Commerce Exchange. I speak on behalf of the Rigian Commerce Exchange. We have facilitated trade negotiations between interested parties on our starbase in the Chiplar system for more than 1,000 of your years. If you happen to possess more minerals or energy than you need, we are more than willing to take it off your hands. You will be duly compensated, of course. Now, they're actually a pretty... they're a special group. They're a special entity. These are merchants. There are a couple of these kinds of unique entities around. There's ones that can help with research, ones that can help with like exploration, like maps, and these ones who you can trade with. Once you've increased your reputation with them enough, you can trade for special things. Well met. That is really interesting, actually. I wasn't sure how we would be able to interact with them. They already don't like us too much. Soulless machines. How mean. How super mean. But if we communicated with you, we would like to trade for minerals, for energy credits. We are interested in strategic resources. Nothing for now. Goodbye. Actually, we could trade for minerals. Oh. Not that many. I'll trade this much. Twice. Thrice. There we go. We're interested in something else. Now that will have increased it a little bit. It'll eventually get high enough that we can do some interesting things there. But that's actually pretty cool. Is there anything in there I want to look at? Not too many. They are pretty powerful, but you can kill them. Why you'd want to, I don't know. Even we, the Unity, can recognize that there is strategic value in keeping these ones around for now, until we no longer have need of them, and then we'll try to unify them. They will perhaps be one of the last ones to be unified. Blork's Bane. Really? That's very interesting. That one's got a name. A named black hole. The Blork already been here. The Blork are a rather important species in the lore of Stellaris. Everyone loves the Blork.
System survey complete.
Except they don't. The Blork want to be loved by everyone. An abandoned ship has been left to drift aimlessly in the planet, and the massive sails protruding from its hull suggest that it relied on solar power to function. Oh, interesting. Go ahead and research that one, please. Now, how's everything else going? How are my construction fleets doing? They're not doing too badly. We've got lots of minerals. This is good. Right, Midos, I would like you to build. You know what I want you to build. Let's get it built. There we go. Get that thing up and running, please. Next, I would like a Beltharian power plant right there. I would also like you to build me an energy grid right here, because that is going to overall help the production of the energy on the plant. Also increase the amount of unity there as well. Sure, increase this one. And yeah, why not? Let's we could double down on the physics. In fact, physics kind of needs it, so sure, we'll go with physics lab there. And otherwise, just really heavily upgrade this place. We'll eventually need to clear this out, and it's going to take some time, but this will bring Midos actually quite high up there. Quite high up. Scientist Jossia is now skill level 4, and Assistometron 5U has leveled up. Wait a second, we're going to have to look into that. Someone hasn't been renamed. Scallywaggery. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Rigel 4. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Oh wow, that was actually a lot of engineering. Right, we definitely need to get you renamed. Where are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry that you were left nameless for so long. Alright, we need to have a look at names. Right, we have got many scientist names. You shall... Well, it's actually not very different from your old name, but you shall be research. Nope. Bot 2.0. There you go. Nice and machiney for you, I suppose. Right, have we finished tracking all of these down? Yes, we have. Okay, so I would like you to make your way back then and merge.
Technological acquisition successful.
Marvelous. Naval capacity increased. Excellent. Let's pause that for a moment. Edict cost would reduce. And slave resource population production, we don't need it. Increasing our naval capacity even more would be nice. Though a biolab would be nice because then we can really start choosing what we upgrade. Getting close. There are lots of other things I could have researched up to now, but it is giving me time to, and an incentive to really get my engineering bolstered. But on that note, I think we've run out of time for today's episode, so we're going to be wrapping this one up there. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode, though, and will be looking forward to joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.